you know, it doesn't matter if you're a liberal or a conservative. Our Constitution and Bill of Rights have just about been overthrown. In most states that are controlled by right-wing Republican scum, horrible restrictions have been passed against abortion. In Texas, the anti-choice assholes weren't able to get their way as easily thanks to Wendy Davis, who caused the filibuster. In order to cause the filibuster in Texas, you can't eat or drink anything, you can't even lean against the podium, and you can't even stop talking. You can't even use the bathroom. And Wendy Davis had to stand there for over 13 hours just talking nonstop. What if she had to take a shit? Have you ever noticed that when you have to take a shit and hold it in, it can get to become very painful and uncomfortable? Anyway, Governor Rick Perry, with being the sack of fucking shit that he is, decided to waste over $30,000 of taxpayers' money on a special session to get this anti-abortion bullshit passed. And I'm sick and tired of seeing those pro-life propaganda billboards showing pictures of babies on them with fetuses talking by saying shit like, heartbeat starts 24 days after conception, and I know that's all a bunch of fucking bullshit. And even if it isn't, or even if it's true, I don't give a flying fuck. And they put these signs up in low-income neighborhoods to create more poverty and suffering. And I saw a sign of a baby saying, I have daddy's eyes. They should put up a sign that says, I have daddy's eyes, but I sure wish I knew who my baby daddy is. The good news is I noticed that someone vandalized one of those signs. And I know that Texas has a lot of redneck assholes, but thanks to Austin, Texas, they don't get their way as easily. And Austin, Texas is a nice place, but the problem is the weather's too fucking hot there. Austin, Texas is known as the San Francisco of Texas. And Alex Jones is out of Austin, Texas, who talks about how 9/11 is an inside job carried out by the government themselves, and he warns us of the dangers of the New World Order and how this country is about to enter a nightmarish police state, even worse than what is described in George Orwell's book 1984. But Alex Jones thinks that abortion should be outlawed. Meanwhile, Bill Maher hated George W. Bush because he said that George W. Bush wants to take our abortions away. But he said that there is no way that George W. Bush could carry out 9/11 because George W. Bush doesn't even know how to eat a pretzel. Of course George W. Bush couldn't carry out 9/11, but he had plenty of help. When it comes to Alex Jones, he's a hero. When it comes to 9/11, Alex Jones is a hero, but when it comes to abortion, he's a fucking asshole. And when it comes to abortion, Bill Maher is a hero, but when it comes to 9/11, along with some other issues, he's a fucking asshole. Then there's Edward Snowden, who sacrificed his freedom to expose all this NSA spying shit. But I have to say that both Edward Snowden and Wendy Davis are heroes for standing up and fighting against bullshit. Woo!